me feeling like I'm academics. Can't
Tell you. Yeah, I didn't even mean to get on that call, but I like Woody, man. Like, he's just a guy, he just keeps it real. Doesn't give a fuck. All right, we're not going to drag this much more. All right, so we all know that there's a whole thing happening. I'll play the subsequent videos that we probably missed. So basically, Ralo basically spoke about Thug, and he was just like, yeah, Thug isn't, he's a gangster and everything, but like, sometimes y'all are overdoing it. Like Thug wasn't like this mystical boogeyman in the streets. And he basically kind of debunked that a bit. What ended up happening is that looked like Ralo didn't only talk about Thug, he also talked about Baby. Listen to what he said about Baby.
But that shit fucked me up on the Baby.
Now, he's talking about Baby being disloyal. So, and honestly, I feel this is where Baby, number one, he's not that smart. He has about like 3.5 IQ. I'll round it up to 4. And what he's being confronted with is people saying, yo, you used to be loyal to these people, and you get word that so-and-so's paperwork ain't good, you say fuck them. But what about what you think about people around you now if we give you their paperwork? So they're calling him disloyal but hypocritical like they're calling everybody else. So let me play from the beginning that you guys can get it.
But that shit fucked me up on the Baby. This itself for me, like, cause they was one of them niggas like, nigga, it was time when he was just come to my spot by himself, and he didn't even have no motion. He probably had a little motion in the street where he was financially cool and whatever, but there's always levels to this shit. But I had this motherfucking, I had the city in the chokehold for about 5 years straight. No fumbles. Couldn't nothing move around this bitch like that. Couldn't much. You had a couple niggas getting some money on it. But me, I had the Bluff, Simpson, ass. I had the West Side in the chokehold. I ain't need Buddy for shit. Not for nothing. Zero. Not for a
So he's kind of mentioning something with Lil Baby where he's like, yo, listen, I never needed this guy for anything. I was the guy who was a drug dealer. I was popping. He was an aspiring rapper. He was trying to get on. He asked for help from me. I gave him help. And, I don't really rock with Baby, but unfortunately I got to tell Ralo is that, the music business is kind of like, in Jamaican culture, they said, thief never love his teeth with long bag. I'm going to explain what that means. It means that one person who's doing a heist, who's doing a robbery, he doesn't like to see another person basically getting the same shit he's doing, even though they're both doing illegal shit. It's that jealousy. It's that, yo, I want it for myself. So essentially, that's what I'm applying here with Ralo. Ralo is kind of using the logic of, yo, I never needed you. I'm hustling in the streets. I'm getting money. I then help you. Well, when you start hitting your lick and you start going up, why are you not helping me? And unfortunately, when it comes to the streets, there's a majority of people, like, they're not about, like, okay, one hand washes the other. They're all hustling. So I get it. Ralo is saying Lil Baby is disloyal, but I think Lil Baby is only as loyal as where the money goes. Right? He says he doesn't like rats. They're calling his boss a rat. Thug says it on a jail call. He doesn't beef with Thug then. Right? So cool. So he doesn't like rats then. Thug doesn't like Gunna. Gunna's not signed to his label. He doesn't get no money with Gunna. Gunna's just a collaborator. He says fuck Gunna. Okay, so now we're seeing clear distinctions of basically Lil Baby's just, he's for self like most people are. And Ralo is just saying, I would reciprocate the energy, except what energy? I don't get it. Anyway, there's another part.
If I see Lil Baby ain't finna. We talk online and shit. Like,
oh, this was the last part I was trying to say about Lil Baby. Dog. This is not me not liking him. I think Lil Baby's gonna have to explain, and I know what he's gonna say is, oh no, niggas like Ralo was different, but it's like, you had a code of conduct that you would shun people from for a specific time. And as soon as when you get under the gun and you're trying to get to the next level, you literally stop doing that and you change as a person. So this is why this caption says he keeps his distance with Lil Baby to avoid things going left. Because Lil Baby is someone who he'll ride the dick of anything that's hot.
And the DM and shit, but I can't say what he'll do. But I wouldn't even try to approach him on no shit like that, cause I don't even want us to ever have to go south. Not saying that we will, and I ain't trying to go south with him, but I'm just saying like I ain't even on that. Whenever he want to link or he want to kick it, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? But until then, like, shit, it what it is. I'm gonna stay in my bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, Lil Baby, if you fuck with Thug, you fuck with these other guys, why is Ralo just such out of the bounds? Now, he did respond on like a post. And the post said, or his comment said, why you acting like I switched up on you for slime? You know the business, fuck you mean.
I got a trivia question to everybody.
So this was the video he made afterwards.
Why did the monkey get mad at the gorilla? The monkey started beating on the chest and said, look, I can do what you do. And the gorilla just kindly said, but you still just a monkey. Then the monkey got mad again and started beating on the chest even harder and said, the G is for gator. And the gorilla just kindly said, the G can be for gator or gay or whatever. It just ain't for gorilla. So in today's class, everybody, on Twitch, Ralo will be just giving lifetime explanation that God created us in our own image, and we just can't be shit that we ain't. He gave us our own paths in life. So it's okay to be a spider. You just gotta accept that you might not be a tarantula. You'll just be a itsy granddaddy spider. And that's okay, because you're still a spider. I got a trivia question to everybody.
Yeah, that damn boy, that's real, man. Watch out.
You're right, I'm not a gangster, man. My G stand for gator. You understand me? Yeah. Gator tank top, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bit gatorish.
By the way, that was incredibly ugly. Okay, so that's what that was. And
About those say, I keep my mouth closed.
So Thug drops to this song, and then Ralo responds with this.
Ain't living like I'm Ralo. Bust stop. You don't get your stupid ass on. Thug telling me to shut the fuck up. He should have used his own advice when he went in the room with them police and shut the fuck up. We're gonna need everybody in the industry to stop acting like they ain't here. That boy make them promises. He made promises, y'all. He made promises. I tell a nigga, let's go do something for the youth, or let's go build something for the poor. I get no response. But as soon as I say, boy, you ain't no gangster, they go kill a whole alligator. This shit crazy. We the people, we just want to know why the hell y'all moved the goalposts for him, but y'all wanted all us to perish. Y'all wanted us to just die on not die.
Now, I agree with that. Yo, Atlanta, I'm only giving y'all solutions. Atlanta, the black cloud will never lift. Y'all got to grant either amnesty or y'all are going to eventually have to sacrifice Thug. And I don't think Atlanta's down to do that. I don't think hip-hop's down to do that. So we need to grant amnesty. Okay? If I was a world leader and I was negotiating with the rest of the world or another country, that's what the options would come down to. You're either going to have to allow, just kind of grant amnesty and allow everybody to, be now without a crime. And if they do it again, it's a wrap. Or you're going to have to essentially just take the L. Like, what else are you going to do? Right? So Ralo says, listen to this. Y'all wish the worst on Gunna, Woody, and everyone else. When that rat tape fell in King Slime lap, everybody in the industry went deaf. Why? Give me the answer and I'll shut the fuck up, I promise. That's my thing, y'all. That's my thing, chat. The entire situation is y'all either got to forgive these guys or y'all got to say, no, we're not going to forgive somebody for, it's not even ratting. Most people use terms like, oh, he was stepping out of bounds or whatever. Okay, even if you're going to do that and you're not going to grant everybody amnesty, people are going to look at you like, so essentially you're saying that Young Thug is guilty. And that's the problem.
Don't act like I just came to the internet with this shit. Cause Young Thug, you told me we was gonna sit down and talk like me. About Thug say, I keep my mouth closed, I ain't living like I'm Ralo. Bust stop, you don't get your stupid ass on. Thug telling me to shut the fuck up. He should have used his own.
And this was a song.
King, turn me up, man. Turn me up, keep me recording too.
Here we go.
Shooting him Mr. Jeffrey, make that whole section. Bitches popping pussy in my fucking section. When I say it's T-time, that means bitch pop a Tesla.
Money come, money go, we getting larger. Get her feet rubbed by somebody bad daughter. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't nothing like Ralo. I'm going water around my neck and I'm in Cabo.
Say keep my mouth closed, I ain't nothing like Ralo. All right. Again, we're just bystanders. We're gonna see how all this goes. By the way, I will say this though. Ralo was involved in a Fed case. Neither of you niggas been charged with Fed charges. It's so easy to say you're going to keep your mouth closed when, I don't know if y'all know, Lil Baby's bringing a legal gun into these clubs. There's that one video that he's dying to show. He's dying to show people he has a gun on his hip. Lil Baby's not a felon. He's a law-abiding citizen. And this is why he gets to move around like this. But not even trying to diss him on this part. I'm trying to say, like, most of the things you associate with him, this is going to come up.
I'm important to risk it. There's only one man on the planet that could do this. Who? Dominique Armani Jones.
We graduated together from Harvard Medical, top of class. He's the chief mariner of the Salmon Society.
Crazy work. Crazy, crazy, crazy fucking work, okay?
And that shit fake.
All right. We'll leave that there for now.